And that's it. So what if the channels where you advertised, and those people may have, well, I didn't write may have, but those I'm assuming those people have paid you for that job and have your name in their title. Now they will suffer because of you. And what about others who support you, like Zandragon channel? He used to critique you, and rightfully so. Recently he became your supporter, and it seems to be losing objectivity in reviewing your material. What would be the point for him to continue play in your defense and make videos in that regard? Now his possible videos to help you, your side, and to protect you from haters will be in vain. A loss of time and effort. And that's just to give a couple of examples. I have found a couple more YouTubers supporting you in their videos. One looks more like you may have paid them to do that. And why are you so afraid of people's critique? You should be happy that someone points out. You should be happy that someone points to something where improvements are needed, and thank them. I would. But you're a master, and you know everything now, and there's nothing left for you to learn but to promote your, pardon me, shit. And a lot of it is shit. Some of it is decent, a lot of it is shit, in my ever humble opinion. I'm not being very humble, am I? So, even when somebody uses bad language in an insulting way, one as in person, can still find value in an overall message if you would only respond to them. I have a few videos on my channel in your regard. So far there has only been probably less than 300 total views since I've uploaded them, and a single commentator who is defending you and tries to belittle me and insult me and saying things that are just absurd. Bill Murray. So is this the kind of behavior you want from your students, quotes? What happened to all the positive? And yet still I answer him in a common, reasonable way. And you can go and see that for yourself.
It's 22 hours.
It's 10 o'clock on a Thursday night. Question. Who or what organization has tested your skill level to determine and approve your claim of a master? You ask your viewers for commentary, yet I find that most questions that are being asked are unanswered. I actually used to answer a few to help people out. Fact. You used to delete my commentary, and I've already mentioned that in the beginning. Fact. You used the quote of wisdom, and I've already covered that, so I'll skip this portion. Since then, I basically stopped giving advice on correcting that what you were teaching, because you just use the knowledge for personal benefit and will not give credit where it's due, unless it serves you. And you clearly let everyone know that you care less about the roots and tradition. At the same time, you have traditional all over your YouTube channel. A contradiction? As far as your claim of not having ever leaving comments of any kind on anyone's channel is also a lie. Fact, you have left comments on my video, and you also thumbed it down because I spoke the truth and pointed it out. And I'm referring to Thad, where you are with Thad Wong in New York. I also have good reasons to believe you also have and used phantom accounts. Sergio has proof of that, and he already showed it. Your blatant lying gives reason to doubt you and verify everything that is coming out of your mouth. And since the subject of you having been involved in lawsuit came up, exactly what was that about? According to public records, you, Jake Mace, were sued by your former teacher, Cinquantet, a creator of Shaolin Do, who claimed authenticity and were established not to have the traditional standard that is practiced at Shaolin and recognized in China. And maybe I'll put up a link to some of his Cinquantet's demos, and anybody with any decent knowledge of the arts will see that it's garbage. I believe the lawsuit in question was due to you declining to make a sort of contributions from the proceeds of the school you were entrusted and allowed to run, or have been given permission to open up your own, to open one yourself while teaching the art you were taught, and just decided to screw him. Probably thinking, heck, why should I share some of my profits? I paid my dues. But if that was the original condition, then you're the one who broke the deal in a very bad way, so bad in fact that you were taken to court, and per your admission lost most of your friends. Were they wrong, or were you? The only ones who continue to support you are undoubtedly your parents, and I have to wonder about their moral values if they did not call you out on your unethical undertaking. This is all supposition and not facts, but this is the feelings, this is the thoughts that come into mind after reviewing all the material.